So, YelloPain said, the strongest trait of manipulation is giving hope. And I 100% agree with that statement because hope is like a drug. Holding on to hope becomes like an addiction. Like you become addicted to people because you're hoping that they will change. You're hoping that that narcissist in your life will change because they promise you that. They promise you, hey, I can be better. Hey, I can do better. Hey, I know I can give you everything that you want and need if you give me another chance. People get held back from leaving and staying in toxic relationships so much by hope that you actually become a prisoner of it. You literally put yourself behind bars and become a prisoner of hope. And when you become a prisoner of hope, you actually have the key to let yourself out of that cell. Because once you start to refocus that misplaced hope onto yourself, you become a stronger person and you realize that that person that you're hoping will change won't change because they don't want to change. They think that you are the problem. I hope this helps. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I'm self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, aka Mental Illness from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You know where to find me at. This is your first time seeing my face. I am a diagnosed narcissist. I have narcissistic personality disorder. And the point of my entire platform is to bring awareness to narcissistic personality disorder and to validate the victims and survivors of said disorders on the way there. Okay, so this series right here is based on my TikTok. So I just take my TikToks and expound upon them. On TikTok, 700,000. So I just take those, come here, open them up. So this TikTok right here, I entitled A Prisoner of Hope. Because if you listen to the song by YelloPain called Once You Cheat, he says the strongest trait of manipulation is giving hope. Because hope is, like I said, hope is literally a drug. You are like, when you keep constantly holding on to a terrible, toxic, narcissistic relationship that you see no future in. You know there's no future there, but you just hope that person will change. You are just hoping that that person will go back to normal. You're hoping that that person goes back to the person that you knew in the beginning of the relationship. You are just literally hoping against hope. You're like addicted to hope. You're like, I hope this person can. I know they can be a better person because they used to treat me better. Now they've gotten to this point right here where they're treating me terribly. And this goes for men or women. This has nothing to do with gender. This is all encompassing because hope is addictive. I hope I can keep my family together. I hope I can keep this relationship solid. I hope I can get my kids a 2-parent household. I'm just hoping against hope. Because when you're hoping, after you get cheated on or mentally abused or physically abused or lied to, you are, that person that you caught in that situation, the narcissistic person that you caught in that situation will typically, they'll apologize and they'll go a good day or two, week or two, whatever, of giving you all that. They'll love bomb you. They'll idealize you. They'll give you everything that you want and need and become that person that you want and need. And then guess what? The mask comes back off. They go back to doing what they were doing and you're stuck again. And guess what? This time you're deeper into the hole. This time you dug yourself deeper. This time you took another hit of that drug that is known as hope. You took another hit because they gave you hope again. They're like, oh my goodness, this can be you in your mind. You're like, oh my goodness, this can be just what I wanted. I know I can't really trust this person. They cheated on me. They've been lying to me before. They gaslit me. They isolated me from my friends or whatever. But the last 2 weeks have been awesome. Yank. Oh my goodness, now you're going through withdrawal, just like a drug. Now you're going through withdrawal again because going back and forth, up and down, high, low. That stuff is literally addictive because you get so addicted to the highs of the narcissistic relationship that the lows, which are worse, the lows are way worse than the highs. The lows are way worse. They feel worse than the highs feel better. Like these lows are the lowest of low. You're thinking about unaliving yourself. You don't want to be here anymore. You can't get out of bed. You done gained weight from the stress. But guess what? They came in the room, give you a hug, maybe clap the cheeks. You didn't, let you clap the cheeks or whatever. And then guess what? You right back into you got a little high again. Right back to the low. Addictive. Because hope is an addictive substance. It should be outlawed by the Narcissistic Abuse Committee. You know what I mean? It literally should, because hope will keep you there. Hope will keep you stagnant. Hope will keep you, going back and forth. Hope will have you embarrassed to tell your friends and family that you went back to this toxic relationship that you've been bashing. Hope will have you doing that type of stuff. That hope right there. You know what I mean? And like I said in the video, also, you have the key to that cell. Now you're a prisoner of hope because now it's an addictive substance. You have the key to that cell. You've been locked up in this prison of hope. You have the key to this cell to let yourself out. I know people are like, what's the key? What is the key? How do I get out of this? You have to learn how to love yourself more than you love that toxic person, that narcissistic person, or whatever you want to label them, whatever you need to call them. You need to learn to love yourself more, because nothing is more powerful nothing breaks the trauma bond better and easier than loving yourself more. Because a lot of times you in these relationships, you're giving so much of your self-worth, your value, everything that you know and love. You giving up your independence, you giving up your finances, you giving up your family, your friends, you giving up so much for this relationship that you've lost yourself in that cell. Take that key, that self-love key, reach around, open that cell, and let yourself out. You have to release yourself, and you release yourself by releasing that person. I am a narcissist, so I know. Like, that person does not care about how you feel. That person, that narcissistic person, let me rephrase that. They do care how you feel, but they care about how we feel more. They care about how you feel, but like, dang, I really hurt her feelings. Yeah, but she didn't have to come back. See how that wiped away? Dang, I really am a terrible person. But if I was so bad, why did they keep coming back? That's how my mind works. I'm like, dang, that's really terrible. But guess what? I got her back, so I'm good. You know what I mean? The more you come back, the more you let them get away with, the more they will try to get away with. And the more, and I tell this to people all the time. When they get in that, they like, when you get ready to break up, he's like, well, they tell you say something like, well, they started telling me everything that I wanted to hear. Of course. They started doing everything that I wanted them to do. Of course. That's the point right there. That right there should not feel as good as it should. When you get ready to leave them for disobeying, like not for disobeying, when you get ready to leave them for betraying you, and they start doing everything you want them to do and saying everything you want them to say, that right there should be another nail in the coffin. Because they're doing it now because they got caught, because they know they betrayed you. They could have been doing it the entire time. Yes, every relationship has its ups and downs, but not like a narcissistic relationship. You know this is different. This ain't you've had normal breakups before, and if you haven't, welcome to hell. Because breaking up with a narcissist is tough. They'll hoover you back in. And I said if you're new here, a hoover is when they suck you back into the relationship like a vacuum cleaner. And the constant hoovering, the constant sucking you back in, the constant promises, broken promises, the constant lies, the constant manipulations, the constant cheating, the constant everything. In the narcissist brain, they think that you're okay with it, so they keep doing it. Oh, and they'll give you some sob story. They'll guilt trip you, like, everybody leaves me anyway. I just can't control myself, which is true. The narcissists cannot control themselves, but they don't mean and they'll use their trauma against you. Oh, you know what I went through. Everybody has trauma. Everybody went through something. No matter what you went through, it doesn't give you the right to treat somebody else who didn't do it to you bad. I say that to all the time. And I know people like, you're too self-aware to be a narcissist. No way you can be a narcissist. I don't know what to tell you. I know what I am. And it took me a long time to get to this point where I'm okay with who I am. I mean, is there a cure? Nope. Am I looking for a cure? Nope. Because now I've accepted who I am, and that's one of the toughest things to do when you have narcissistic personality disorder. Accepting who you are, unheard of. It's crazy. Anyways, y'all, you have the key to that cell. Unlock that cell. Get out of that cell. And do yourself a favor. Love yourself more. Care about yourself more. Empower yourself. Take your power back. Get out of that cell. Don't be a prisoner of hope. If you're like, thank you so much for tuning in. I gotta cut this thing down. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please go and hit the like and subscribe button. I appreciate all the support, all the comments, the likes or whatever, even the bad ones. I know y'all trying to get to me, trying to rattle me, but I'll just block it. I just say what you're gonna say, get yourself blocked. Do you. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. Leave me, if you like this series, leave it in the comment section. Let me know. I truly appreciate everybody. Mental Illness is out. Peace.